You gotta be a different type of delusional to actually think that Stephon Diggs is in love with Cardi B.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Cardi B has finally released her long-awaited sophomore album, Am I the Drama, after a 7-year hiatus and a classic old-school album rollout. Social media has been buzzing, and I'm here to talk about it all. And if you haven't figured it out just by my tone, we are Barty Gang down over here at NetGoss, and we love the album. But let's go ahead and get into the discourse. Buckle up because I got a lot to say. So, just ahead of the album release, Cardi sat down with Gayle King on CBS to talk the album, life after divorce, her new relationship with Stephon Diggs, and she put an end to the speculation on whether or not she was expecting her 4th child.
I want to start right away with, because the rumors on the streets be talking. Mm-hmm. And so the latest rumor about you is that you are having a baby. Mm-hmm. And I want to know what, if anything, you want to share about that with the class.
Well, yes, I am. I'm having a baby with my boyfriend, Stephon Diggs.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. How are you feeling about that? And that this will be baby number 4 for you, Cardi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm actually I'm excited. I'm happy. I feel like I'm in a good space. I feel very strong. I feel very powerful that I'm doing all this work, but I'm doing all this work while I'm creating a baby. Me and my man, we're very supportive of each other. We're like in the same space in our careers, but like in different,
By that, what do you mean by that same space? That you're both doing well? What do you mean?
You know what it is? That I feel like we're really great and one of the best at what we do. And me and him think the same way. Like, it's like, yeah, we're one of the greatest, but what's next? What we doing again? We do it again. We have to do it again all the time. We're never like comfortable. We just want to keep doing it. And that's just how we both are.
Is the baby, I'm not asking for your due date, but is baby coming this year or next?
It's coming before my tour.
Before your tour? When's your tour?
In February.
Whoa, Cardi.
Yeah.
You're going to go on tour in February?
Yeah.
You ready?
I'm very ready.
Why
Even while I'm pregnant, I'm very, very ready.
Tell me about that.
Because I'm getting my body ready. Like I stretch it out. I stretch. So as soon as I give birth, tour rehearsal starts. Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I don't come from weak women.
You don't?
No.
There is nothing weak about you.
No.
Nothing.
As you can imagine, Cardi finally confirming the rumors sent the internet into a frenzy.
You gotta be a different type of delusional to actually think that Stephon Diggs is in love with Cardi B. A man that genuinely loves you would not allow you to go out here and publicly embarrass yourself the way that she is currently doing. He would be patient and intentional with his movement with you. This man is a known baby mama maker. He just likes the art of sex with attractive women and doesn't mind making a baby because he has the funds to do so. And y'all not gonna convince me that he's excited. He's one of those guys that just be like, damn, I done did too much. I just be doing shit. Now he done tied himself to some forever beef. Like, Offset is going to forever cause some drama when it comes to this shit. Like, you can guarantee that. And Stephon gonna get sick and tired of this. He gonna get sick and tired of Cardi B. She is a very exhausting person. She might be talented when it comes to music and beautiful, but she is exhausting as fuck. I promise you, Offset don't care as much as she think he do. Offset gonna leave whatever kids he got with the baby mamas and go live his life. She the one that gotta continue all these months of pregnancy and be the primary parent for that child, while Stephon Diggs go out and do what he wanna do. And I'm 9 times out of 10 sure that he's probably never gonna marry her and probably go out here and be hunching on somebody else. She just gonna have another dude to crash out online over. I promise you, any day now, Cardi B is gonna be screaming and crying about how he ain't no good. He's a baby mama maker. Like, calm the fuck down. This is not Sierra and Russell. This is not that.
I don't care what nobody say. Cardi B is wrong. First of all, she not even giving herself time to heal. She just jumped out of a marriage, not just a relationship, a marriage, and just had a baby. Now another baby, y'all. Why do women feel like we have to justify another woman's actions because we don't want to judge? It don't work like that. Wrong is wrong. Her kids still trying to adapt to the situation. Now there's a parent out of the home. Y'all, it's too soon. At the end of the day, money don't mean you know your worth. And this is setting a bad example for the young girls. For women in general, really. We gotta have some type of standards and boundaries, y'all.
You cannot shame somebody for shit that they already forgave theirself for. I think y'all really need to understand that. Cardi B has always been the type of person that has taken accountability for her actions, and that has never let her past define her. Ever. Ever. And I don't know why y'all are so surprised that she's walking and living in her truth like this, because this is how she's always been. Guess what? She already pregnant. She about to have a baby. Can't take that back. Guess what? She's already gone through public humiliation with her marriage. That is ending. Can't take that back. Yeah, she had 3 kids with him. Can't take that back. But she's doing everything that she said she's going to do. Everything. That second album, that tour. She's been doing a press run like crazy. My girl has been working hard. She's been working hard. So there, I stand for Cardi B. This is a Cardi B stand account. So if you don't like it, you are on the wrong side of TikTok. I'm so proud of her, and the album is a banger.
Now, I will say, I was definitely checking behind my good sis, wondering if she was in fact pregnant, because the internet made a good case for it, and she definitely has her tells that made it impossible to deny. But ultimately, whether or not she was pregnant really didn't bother me, because I'm here for the music and the looks. However, I am glad she didn't allow social media to force her into announcing before she was ready. She secured her bags, finished her album rollout, and is now able to enjoy the fruits of her labor just ahead of giving birth and going on tour. And I'm happy for her. So let's get into what the masses are saying. As for the timing of everything in relation to her album rollout and the timeline for her new relationship, is the situation ideal? No. Do I wish she would have took time to be outside, mourn her marriage, and rediscover Cardi? Yes. Like, Diggs is supposed to be for fun, Barty, not for blended family planning, but I'm not gonna dogpile on you, because what's the point in that? The situation is the situation, and getting on TikTok and spitting all over your phone, raking her over the coals for this pregnancy isn't going to change anything. Yes, we want the best for her after going through pure hell with Offset. Yes, we want her to boss up and find her happily ever after, but baby, life isn't linear. She clearly has more lessons to learn, she still has more mistakes to make, and unfortunately, no amount of online berating is going to change whatever trajectory she's meant to be on. Nobody thinks her situation is aspirational, and I don't know why y'all think because we aren't dragging her or praising her. This whole bid is messy. I'm sure Cardi knows it's messy, but she's choosing to live in her truth, own it, and go after what she deserves, and I commend that, especially after how much she's shared over the years about dealing with fear of failure and suffering from imposter syndrome and crippling depression. She's taking her power back, and I love to see it.
But that God, she needs to take accountability. She needs to heal. She needs to know how disappointed we are. She needs to feel like shit and never recover.
Look, eventually, when she stops running from the trauma of her marriage ending and this all comes to a head, either due to her breakup with Stefan Diggs, because it will happen, or because she's faced with the stillness of her mind and her new life once the album and the tour promo is all said and done, she'll take inventory and she will heal properly. But as of today, all she has is right now. And it's okay to be happy right now. And I feel like that's something you probably wouldn't understand without going through the trauma of a tower moment in your marriage and realizing that what you thought was going to be forever was temporary, and everything you thought you knew couldn't be further from reality. The girls who get it, and the girls who don't. Divorce changes your outlook and expectations for a long-term partnership, so who are we to tell her she's being dumb or making a mistake? Nothing about her recent interviews lets on that she's delusional about her and Steph's situation. She owns they were having a little bit too much fun, and now there's a baby on the way. She ain't out here saying they're gonna run off into the sunset together and get married. It sounds like she's taking it one day at a time, and that's all she can really do. Now, this is not me condoning how she's moving. I just understand that what she does is her prerogative, and no matter what, Cardi is a great mother with a great support system, and she and her babies will be okay. So after the internet weighed in on her pregnancy announcement, Cardi B actually took to Twitter Spaces to respond to the criticism.
Mean things about me, like, goddamn, bitch, that they saying to you? And you know what? You know what I got to say about me and my personal life and whatever? I understand why people will feel a certain type of way about what I got going on in my life and everything, because I just feel like so many people like expected certain things from me. Like, I think people like wanted me to leave my old relationship and then like be single for like 2 years and then come back out and rich white billionaire and move to Dubai and shit like that, whatever the fuck. But that's not me. That's not what's going on in my life right now. However, right now in my life, I'm very happy. I'm very excited. I'm very happy. I'm very excited. And I did. And I I have my choices. I do choices. Whatever is my choices is my destiny. You know what I'm saying? One day I might be happy. The next year I might not. But you know what? I make that choice, and I'm a grown woman, and I do and it is what it is. But one thing about my choices in life, one thing I don't ever regret is my kids. So I really don't give a fuck. To me, my kids is always going to be a blessing. And another thing is that it's like some people have so many different opinions about what I do, right? I might not be the best. Well, I feel like I'm the best at everything I do. But some people might have opinion on my work, right? You might think I'm not the best dressed. You might not think I'm the best rapper. You might not think I'm the best at something. But one thing nobody could fuck with me or tell me is about my motherhood. Like that title, I'll beat bitches up for that title because one thing I know I am is I'm a great mother. And I take a lot of pride for that. I think people don't understand. I don't know what people think. Like, do people think I live in Miami and my kids live in New York and like we far, far away from each other? No. I live with my kids. I live in New Jersey. My kids live in New Jersey. And let me tell you something about motherhood, right? Unless a man has you put up to be a housewife and you don't have a job and you wake up every single day to be a housewife and be a house mom and everything, you always gonna have to sacrifice some time to work and make money. Like for example, right? My schedule is different, but most women in America, in the world, they have a 9 to 5. So because they have a 9 to 5, a lot of women spend time away during that 9 to 5 from their kids. Some of them cannot even pick them up at 3 o'clock. Some of them cannot drop them off to school because they got to be at their work at 9. But there's times that it's like, okay, maybe I have to sacrifice a week or two away from my kids so I can make this bread so they can have a good life. My kids are smart as fuck. My kids have everything that I never had. And you know what? It's more, and you're right. It is more than just like, oh, she have money. She have money. She could raise them, blah, blah, blah. It's more than money. But guess what? Besides money and besides me providing for my kids, I also give them a lot of time and a lot of love. That's why you see that my daughter is super attached to me. That's why my son loves sleeping next to me, tucked with me. My daughter too. And my new baby, she loves me. So you can't talk to me about my motherhood, baby girl. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. I don't know if you upset at yourself at life because you have an expectation of yourself. You wanted something for yourself and you don't have it. But don't put that shit on me. Cause I could judge you.
I love her response to the backlash, and I'm truly wishing her the best. I love Cardi, I love the album, and I cannot wait to support her on tour. And the last thing I'm gonna say before I get up out of here is, I keep seeing people saying that Cardi is getting a pass, and if she was a black woman, people would be dragging her. Babes, people have been dragging Cardi since she took Offset back the first time. And they continued to drag her when she had Culture and then Wave, and they really had it out for her when she announced Blossom's pregnancy. They've been saying she's staying pregnant to avoid dropping music, spreading rumors that her label was dropping her or rejecting her album. They haven't let up on Cardi since she came on the scene. So what pass are y'all talking about? What exactly are y'all wanting to happen? Should we grab our pitchforks and take her out back? Are y'all wanting her canceled? You can't shame someone who's made peace with their decisions, and it's obvious she's coming to terms with hers. Do we want people to take accountability, or do we just want to be able to shame them in the middle of town square? Anyways, that's all I have for today. Let me know what you all think of the situation. Did you listen to the album? I think I'm gonna come back with another video discussing the album because I really did like it. Like I said, if you enjoyed this content, we're on the road to 100 subs, and I'd love to have you all get with the winning team, y'all. We are so close. Last I checked, we're at 87. So if you enjoyed my content here, hit that subscribe button, y'all. And I'll be back with another What Took TikTok real soon. Bye.